How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I know you already looked at the title, so you know what the video is about, but just in case you didn't, that's right, 2 GM employees get arrested for street racing in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So let's get to the video. Yes, it's brand new, fresh off the press. I still got the cheat sheet, so I'll be referring to that in just a second. But it involves 2 GM employees and the brand new C8 Corvette for 2020. Now you got to imagine that this is very hard to do. You have access to these cars, right? And in this specific instance, the C8 Corvette, you're able to get the keys, you're able to drive it around town and everything. And if you don't know, the 2020 C8 Corvette is brand new. It's mid-engine design, 495 horsepower, and with the performance package, I think it's the Z51, it can go 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. I mean, it's a remarkable car. It's all new design, and 495 horsepower. Who would not want to play around with it a little bit, you know? 6.2 liter. Just pure GM goodness. So I can imagine being these guys, you know, wanting to have a little fun. But here's where the problem lies. And that problem is, they're out on the town. They just left a bar and billiards, reportedly, going by the news story. And there was three of them to be exact, but only 2 of them got caught with street racing. The third one, they said, was not involved in any of the racing. The 2 guys that were involved is Alexander, and I know I'm going to mess these names up, but Alexander, I'm just going to say Tim. It's spelled T-H-I-M. He's a C8E engineer at GM. And the other guy was Mark Durkatz, an electrical engineer. They're out on the town with another guy. Like I said, there was 3 of them. And Bowling Green, Kentucky state trooper seen them going down the highway, which I don't know how much of a highway it is because the speed limit was posted 45 miles an hour. But anyhow, they're going down the highway, and they immediately tell them, you know, hey, we're GM engineers, we work for GM. Well, that's not got any weight around there, even though Bowling Green, Kentucky is basically Corvette land, the city that Corvette built, because if you don't know, that's where the Corvette Museum is, that's where the Corvette test facilities are, that's where they even have their own road course and their own drag strip there, which we'll get back to in just a minute. Now their official charges are, let me put my glasses on so I can see this, was they were charged with reckless driving, racing a motor vehicle on public highway, and speeding 26 miles per hour or more over the speed limit. Now Durkatz, like I said, I'm going to screw these names up, and I'm sorry to the guys that are involved in this. I know it's not fun. Durkatz was in a white Corvette, and he was noted as going 100 miles an hour in a 45. And Tim was in a red Corvette, and he was noted as doing 120 in a 45. And like I said, the third Corvette was not involved. Now here's where it really sucks for these 2 guys. The state trooper pulls them over. You know you're going to get a ticket. You know, you're out having fun. It's just one of those things. You pay to play, right? But immediately the 2 are arrested, right? So they're going to jail. But the cars are impounded. Yes, the cars are impounded, which really sucks. So now the next day, the 2 guys get released on $1,000 bail, and GM, I'm presuming it's GM, comes and gets the cars because the news story says the cars were released to the owners. So can you imagine being the one that has to make that call? Okay, Tim, no, Durkatz, no, Tim, you're going to make that call. You got to call the boss. You got to tell him what happened. You know, can you imagine? And then GM has to come and get their own cars out of the car jail, the impound yard. Oh man, can you imagine? And again, like I said, they own their own road courses, which I know they probably couldn't run them at night like that. You know, you got to have probably no telling what permission you have to have and everything to use the race course that they have. But that's where you should be doing it. They have their own courses, but you're out on the town, you're out having fun. You know, you're just playing around. And I hate it for the 2 guys, and it's not yet known if the 2 still work there. I hope they didn't lose their jobs over this, but you never know. Because GM, their official press release said Safety remains our overriding priority at General Motors. This case is under investigation. Can you imagine calling your boss and telling him, hey, you're going to have to come get us out of jail. Oh, by the way, the cars are impounded. Oh my goodness. I just cannot imagine what that phone call was like. But I just wanted to get this out there so you guys could see it, so you guys that don't know what's going on or have not heard about it, know about it. So until next time, get out there and enjoy those cars. Just don't get caught. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching.